So we've got the drawing part now, and all these steps we have been talking about right now are not even start getting to the government part yet. The surveyor, the soil test, the drawings are still are still within you. Are not even start to face the main people. So now we've got our soil test, we've got all our drawings intact. Where do we go from there?
Once you have all your papers, your registered survey, your soil testing, then your registered architectural drawings, your registered structural drawings, and your registered M&E drawings. When I say registered, I mean that the person preparing is registered and they have their seal on it. So you put them together and you go to Lagos State Planning, that is LASPPA.
Okay.
Lagos State
Physical Planning
Permit Authority. Last, then PPPA.
Okay.
Then you put all these documents together.
Okay.
Then you go take it to them. Then you need to have a tax identification number.
Tax ID.
Yeah, you need to have a tax ID. If not, you can't build.
The tax ID, because I know how crazy Lagos is with double taxation.
Okay.
You know, some people have FRS tax ID, which is with the federal government and revenue service. Does that apply, or you still have to be with LIRS?
Yeah. The LIRS or IRS, Lagos State Inland Revenue Service.
So it's a must, it has to be the LIRS tax ID.
Oh, you bid it in Lagos.
So if you want to bid in Lagos, how about people in abroad? How will they do it?
Well, you own the land. But I don't know what about
maybe they want to.
Let's assume if you don't have, you register.
Okay.
You sign.
Okay.
You sign up for it.
Okay.
So it's either you have it or you don't have it. Okay. Oh, I've not been paying tax, so I don't have. Then you sign up with LIRS.
Then get the tax ID, pay whatever you are supposed to pay,
and then you start your process.
Okay.
If you don't have it, you get it, or you can't build in someone else's name that has it. Okay, now
between the process of you submitting the drawings and then now getting the authority for the authorization for you to go to site, because they have to authorize you from the physical planning, how many weeks?
Oh, I can't really say how many weeks. Everything still boils down to the process.
Okay, and the document that is submitted.
And the document you submitted, because if there are errors,
you go back and forth. I know you go back and forth a lot.
Honestly, we didn't. That was the shocking part. Once.
Okay.
You only had to do correction once, and that was on the mechanical and the electrical.
Okay.
Because the engineer already has a lot of experience.
Okay, dealing with them,
and he already understands what
they are looking for. Okay.
So as a result of that knowledge, it was able to, this is that. So he knew what he needed to do. Okay, yeah, twice. After submitting something, then they asked him to submit something again. So it was just twice, and I think it was within the space of maybe 4 to 6 weeks. Then we got the building approval file number.
Okay.
So that is building approval file number, not building approval.
Okay.
Because that is more like a permission to move to site.
Okay.
There are still other agencies that will still constantly keep coming to site.
Okay.
Some people may have building approval file number, and at the end of the day,
they still seal the site.
They can still seal it.
Okay.
Because something has gone wrong somewhere.
Okay.
Because apart from the LASPPA, then the LASBCA, that's the Lagos State Building Control Agency. Okay. Apart from those two, give you the enabling documents to move to site. So once you move into site, then there's still what we call safety.
Okay.
You still need to take care of them. They need to come and check your site, how secure it is for you to work. Then all the safety precautions you need to put in place to work.
Okay.
Then we still have what they call material testing.
Okay.
Whereby they'll keep constantly come from time to time at different stages to check the materials. The materials you are using, your cement, your iron, granite.
You need to be checking the mixing ratio, the concrete, the columns, the slabs.
They check everything, and they are from LASPPA. So it's a continuous process.
Okay, so it's not like it's a one-off thing, you get the approval and then they don't care anymore.
Go and sleep. No, not at all. At each stage, they keep coming to site, they keep checking. So you see in some sites, you see stop work. I mean, something is wrong somewhere, so they need to correct that which is wrong
before you go on and work. So
me, we have laws.
Yeah.
When the government comes for you,
they come with a big long spoon.
I wouldn't say the government is liberal, accommodating the overlook, but there's a limit to
what particularly when it's whatever offense that you are doing. A lot of people have committed that offense, and that offense have now caused a particular disaster. Now come for all of
my
you.
God.
That's not exactly what happened in Banana Island.
Exactly.
The moment that building went down, a lot of construction there stopped. A lot of building there was demolished. But they need to be the scapegoat, you know.
Exactly.
And that's why it's always very good to get things right. And now looking at what you are doing at Chevron, the project, you got 2-bed and 3-bed there. You know, the first thing is people may be looking at why choosing apartments.
Okay.
Why don't you just put a fully detached duplex there with a pool, maybe?
Yeah. If you look at Chevron Axis, you find out that Chevron Axis is categorized majorly by duplexes and terraces.
Yeah.
That's what we have there majorly.
Yeah.
But there is shortage of apartments in Chevron.
Okay.
Because I started out as a realtor before development.
Okay.
I know when I'm looking for apartments, I come maybe to Ikati, Lekki, Orchid, Ikota, but it is very rare for us to get off-plan apartments or apartments in that axis, Chevron axis. I guess it's because of the cost of land, and you want to maximize, and you can't go more than 3 floors.
Exactly.
So probably that's part of the reasons why it is what it is.
So basically, there's a shortage.
There's a shortage,
and that's the market gap.
It's a market gap. So
particularly when you look at the price, and then even if you move down to Ikota or even around Thomas, they're almost even doing that same price.
Yeah.
And some of the things that a lot of our investors don't understand is every location in Lagos has their own aura in terms of the kind of people that location attracts. The kind of people that want to stay in Chevron are not the same as the kind of people that want to go to Ikota. Everybody that wants to stay in Chevron will tell you, I'm not passing Chevron. You see that toll gate there? I'm not passing it. So and if you have a property in a particular place, particularly if your objective is for cash flow, you want to look at your target audience. You want to look at the kind of people that are attracted to that location. Are they the kind of people that can pay you what you want to be charging? If I'm going to be charging 80k or 100k per night, I'll be looking at that location and be sure that location is attracting that kind of people. So now looking at it at the penthouse, that's that last floor. You said the last floor is having a penthouse with a swimming pool.
Yeah, rooftop swimming pool, rooftop gym.
Wait, you're seriously doing a rooftop swimming pool?
Yeah, a detachable swimming pool.
Which one is detachable?
In the sense that normally it's concrete. Sealed. You cast it where water starts dripping, then person living beneath problem. But it's something that you can replace and you can put, so that way then the water, we have pipes where it's gonna be channeled away, so it's not so much weight on the building itself. So yeah, it's going to be like let's say this is a floor. You can actually have a pool in this room. You can have a pool here. Something that is detachable. You can remove it.
Although I've always been a fan of rooftop swimming pool, and one of the reasons, the other reasons why I like rooftop swimming pools.
And from there you'll be able to see
the views.
Private individuals, the goal is to make money. True, my goal is to make money, but not just to make money, but to offer value. Value. What is not being done, let's do it. Like, let's take our project in Ekpe. We use the best quality materials just for fence. If you see the gatehouse I was putting at Dominion for sure, some people are still finding it difficult to believe that that's just a gatehouse and I'm not building a house.
It's just for gatehouse.
It's crazy. And I'm not bringing builders to fence. I'm bringing registered engineers to do my fence work. Before we even move to site, we need to do just the same process for
building approval. You did the same
I
thing
do
for
all
fencing.
that for fencing. The only difference is in the cases of Ekpe, I've not yet registered it with the government. But when we are ready to register with the government, we're not going to have any issues. That is because everything has already been planned, well structured, well planned. You submit, boom. Okay? So that's been my philosophy right from inception. Just following
The due
process and also offering value. Okay, why should people buy my apartment? And we're also going to have an elevator, despite the fact that it's 1, 2, 3, then rooftop.
Okay.
There's still going to be an elevator for people who don't really like to use the
staircase. Actually, nobody wants to use the staircase in this age.
Yeah, now want to do something that will stand the test of time. And even the estates where we are building, small private estates, but quality people who are already appreciating the value of what we're doing there. And even one of our neighbors there, he only comes to Nigeria for holidays, and what they basically do with their terrace duplex is shortlets.
Okay.
They just basically, then when they're around, they stay there.
Okay.
Then when they're back abroad, they put it out and shortlet, not even rent out. So I was like, wow, this place is definitely going to
already a thriving market. And that's what one of my videos that I did, I think maybe a month ago, was showing the Lagos State map, and then showing existing locations for shortlets and emerging locations for shortlets. And in that video, I can remember I vividly mentioned it that if you're looking at shortlets on the Lekki axis, particularly if you can't afford Lekki Phase 1, Ikate, your next bet is Chevron.
Yeah.
Because that's just the next classic place.
Yeah.
That's simply the next.
Classy.
Everybody that want to do a
quality people.
Exactly. They want to book a shortlet in Lekki. If they look at the Lekki Phase 1, Ikate prices, they can't do it. The next stop they are looking at is Chevron. For everybody that have been, because Chevron is central, Chevron is classy, you know, you miss out of going down to Orchid, having to go and turn at wherever the turning is right now. Is it not after VGC? I where they put the short turning now. It gets now. So, but just right from Chevron, enter Chevron Alternative or anywhere you are going. So it just makes it a lot classy. And these are the analysis a lot of investors need. Basically, and I know they don't get it, but it's important because this analysis determines your return on investment. Particularly if you are buying off plan, the developer building that project holds like around 70% of the risk on that particular investment. Because if the developer is not doing the right thing, is not following the due process, does not have the approvals, or the person is just launching projects up and down, then your money is stuck. You get now. So it's very important that you look at the developers, look at their track record, what they are doing, the paperwork they are doing, what is their motivation for them to be doing that kind of project before you invest your funds with them. And that's one of the reasons why I had to bring him down to the show, to tell you the amount of time, money, and attention that we have invested into the building approval process. And this is just the building approval process. You have not even start the piling, have not even start the columns, the slab, the decking, and so on and so forth. But if you can dedicate a lot of time, a lot of attention on just the building approval, then it shows you how much you are even going to invest in the project itself. And your money is in the project itself. Because one thing about off plan I used to tell people is, if the project is not delivered, you don't have any investment. That's the thing about off plan. If you put 70 million there and they don't deliver, it's there. You have nothing basically. If it's already built house now, then you can say that, okay, at least I see the house. Or if off plan, you don't see anything except chasing people or going to FCC. And although we are still going to get to some topics, some very, very interesting topics, but at least I feel a lot of you guys now have understand about the Lagos building controls, the Lagos building protocols. That Lagos, the fact that we know it's Nigeria, it doesn't really still mean that you can still do anyhow
at all.
Because if you do anyhow, you see anyhow. That's what Lagos be. If you do anyhow, you see that they seal your site. And trust me, the fines that they are going to give you when they seal your site, those people are like, and they will always come. And you know, another thing I've realized, that if you're not that you don't have the papers, and try to bribe them, they will send another team. So it's not the same people that you bribe before. How long?
Just do what
you have to. Just do what you have to. Even before inception.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of you guys don't have the knowledge, don't have the expertise, and that's why I'm trying to bring the people that have the experience.
Yes.
You know, people that have passed through it.
So let's even interrupt. When we even brought the Lagos State government to site, we didn't give them 1 penny, because we know that we're following due process.
So they came to do
from the office, they came to do the assessment. That was it. Then they said, oh, there was a structure here. You brought down the structure. To bring down the structure as well, you need to get demolition permits.
There's a permit. That's
now we didn't get demolition. Yeah.
Even renovation.
So for not getting demolition permits,
ticket.
So I know that one is a debt that I definitely have to pay over time. I didn't have to bribe anyone, because I'm doing my best to follow the process.
Yeah.
So once we follow, and these guys, trust me, they are good at what they do. The Lagos State building approval people, they are very good at what they do. The government definitely employs the best. So it's just for you to follow the process and the due process, do what needs to be done, and avoid issues and avoid having to bribe your way, because for how long are you going to keep bribing your way? And one thing about government is there's always change. What happens when there's a change of government? What happens? There's a change of regime, or the government chooses to sack everyone. I don't trust this set of guys. I want to work with another new set of people